Welcome to our live streams. This is where the grown-ups trade. No hype, no flexing, no TikTok guru nonsense. Just focus, discipline, and respect for the craft. Here we trade gold, the oldest store of value on Earth, at the precision scalping level. That's where trading gets real. Where a single tick too early or too late decides everything. It's the hardest style of trading there is. And the highest form, too, because it demands mastery of mind, structure, and emotion. Execution over ego. Reaction over prediction. Can it be the most lucrative? Yes, but only for those who earn it. There are no shortcuts here. You can't fake discipline at 10-second speed. Most gurus out there sell you dreams from their demo accounts. We build traders who can survive the market on their own terms. We don't promise easy wins. We teach you how to build a system that doesn't break when you do. If you're here, you already know what that takes. Courage, grit, gumption, the willingness to get punched in the face by uncertainty and still show up tomorrow with your rules intact. Because precision scalping isn't just a trading style, it's a mirror. It shows you who you are under pressure, and it forces you to get better, not just as a trader, but as a person. The focus you build here, the emotional control, the ability to act without hesitation, those are life skills. They translate everywhere. So welcome to the Barcelona Trader, where we practice the hardest craft in markets and one of the most rewarding in life. Let's get to work.
All right, good morning. It is December 8th, and we're here for the New York session, trading gold and gold futures. Welcome, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let me get some lights on here. Maybe we'll change the camera focus for a minute. Say hello, say good morning. Whoops. Bear with me. Here we go. Bang. And let's get the camera angle changed. All right, we did not even get the first camera angle up, so let's start. Let's get this. Boom, there we go. Okay. Don't have all the lights on, but that's good enough for now. All right, maybe we'll bring the music down just a little bit. Okay, here we are. Let's see where things stand. I have been on a bit of a losing streak the last 3 days. No way to be a trader. So let's see if we can turn that around. Let's see, what do we have here? We have the VIX way to, oh, has come up a bit overnight. Not too much, but a bit, taking a trip up. Let's see what we have here. We have on the upper right, 30-minute chart for the DXY. Looks like the dollar has been rising against a basket of 7 currencies overnight through the London session. Has kind of tapered out here over the last half hour or so, a little less. Here on the left side of the screen, we have the 30-minute. Up here on top, we have the 30-minute 10-year U.S. government bond yield, and on the bottom we have the 1 minute of the same chart. So everything's been going up You'd think that that would be driving gold down. It did come down moderately over the London session. If we look here, the London session started here and ended here, only moderately below, a few pips below. All in all today, since the Asia Open, we've only traveled 23 pips. So not much of a day. Of course, that's pretty typical for, Mondays and Sunday nights, no matter what time of the year you're on. Liquidity is low, volume is low. You don't get a lot of movement normally. Always exceptions, but that's just kind of the normal rule. Okay, let's look here at the 1 minute. We had price in a box down here. These two white lines here, this rectangle. If we zoom out, let's say a 30-minute chart, you can see what I'm talking about here. It's this rectangle here. Friday end of day consolidation. You can see that's where we were when the market opened. We weren't in there very long. It popped right out of there. But I used that as a reference for where we were on the Friday end of day consolidation. And up here is where we were on the Friday New York Open. So we're sandwiched in between where we opened the day yesterday, or where we closed the day on Friday, and also opened the day yesterday, and where we opened the day for the New York session on Friday. In terms of pivots, we are stuck pretty much where we were when we opened last night. We've got the DPP above us. We've got the DM2 below us. We've got, actually right below us, we have the WPP. We're sandwiched in between the WPP and the DPP right now, the weekly pivot point and the daily pivot point. So it will take some momentum to break through on either side of that. And, all right, so let's bring this back down to the 1 minute chart where it was supposed to be. And we'll come over here to the 10-second chart on futures. This is what we're trading. Of course, the futures price is above the spot price. At futures, we're at 4,240, and at futures, and at spot, we're at 4,211, almost 2,212. So they are at different prices, but if the market is experiencing normal conditions, which it seems like it is today, then these charts move almost perfectly in tandem with each other. So you can be looking at one and be trading on the other, and the movements are going to be nearly identical. Small tick differences. Nothing that will upset even our precise trades, scalping, doing precision scalping. Okay, it is 7:32. Zoom Room and Tono don't tend to get on until closer to 8, so I won't open up the Zoom Room quite yet. But let's start settling into seeing if we can find some trades and to seeing if I can break this this crazy losing streak I've been on for the last 3 days. And I guess that's about all there is to say about that. So let's, now that I've said hello, we've seen each other here. Why don't I change the camera angle back to where we were, which I guess you don't know because you didn't see before but here we go. We're gonna do this right there. And we will bring the lights back down so we can get ourselves into the zone. I like to trade in the dim, not the dark, but in the dim. Okay. Don't think we have any news today. It's Monday. No news today. No economic releases. Tomorrow, what do we have? Tomorrow we have September data for the job openings and October data, I guess we will have for job openings. Both will be released tomorrow. ADP weekly unemployment change is also tomorrow. Wednesday, we have federal funds rate. Oh, yeah, so Wednesday we have interest rate decision announcement. That's going to be interesting. That's at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Okay. Let's see. Make sure all of our trade copiers are working. You need to go outside? You need to go outside? Is that what you need? You need to go outside? Want to go outside? All right. Did not need to go outside. All right, just bear with me a moment here. I'm still kind of getting set up. Meanwhile, price isn't really doing anything. I'm not worried about missing a trade right here, I don't think. No. And even if I were, I haven't really studied the chart enough to know what I'm doing yet here this morning. All right, let's get the Zoom room open now. Hey, good morning.
What's up, brother?
How you doing this morning? I'm doing okay. Doing
All
okay.
right, just trying to get started here. Let me just come over here.
Mm.
Like we're kind of tight on the.
Yeah, it's only moved 23 pips today,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
not
not a lot of movement.
good. It's not good at all.
Oh, now it's gone.
Got a daily pivot at 416 on my end. There's a lot of resistance on the 1 minute and the 5 minute, even 15 minutes there.
Yeah. Yeah.
FX Blue updated their website. Did you see it?
No.
Yeah, look at the currency strength. It's different now.
Oh, I haven't refreshed mine here. Am I gonna like it? Is it gonna be the same format that I can use on my screen?
Probably.
Hmm.
I got to figure how to move gold and the dollar close to one another.
Ah. Try sort by. You can do sort by strength or sort by not or not sort by strength. If you don't sort by strength, then I think it puts them together.
but I think it's in a different language.
Oh,
Medio, proso, logo, proso, personalizer. I don't know what that means. Let me see if that's it.
looks like you have it in Italian or something.
Yeah, why is that? Everything else is in English except for a couple of stupid things.
Huh.
I got one for the MT4. I'm gonna look into it later.
You got what?
They have one that goes on your MT4.
Oh,
I have a little bit more detail. I don't know what was going on last night, but it wasn't. I've never seen it like that before.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How none of the platforms were matching and
Oh, yeah. That corrected shortly after you left.
yeah, I kind of figured it did, but geez, it was crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have news, I think, today, right?
No, I don't think so.
Thought we did.
I think we have news tomorrow. We have federal funds rate tomorrow. Or no, we have job openings tomorrow. Federal funds rate is on Wednesday. We have the
Oh yeah, right.
interest rate. 1 minute for 8 o'clock. Okay. That is 8 o'clock. We are going up right now, at least. Nope, coming down. Try to make up its mind.
Yep.
Right to the WPP. Seems to be trying to push through. We don't trust it to push through the WPP. There it's thinking about it.
They stopped it.
Yep.
There's nothing on the Akinashis that are keeping it going from going down.
Now just the WPP.
You know, it might creep through it. Looks like they're both kind of weak today.
Yeah.
Try it again. Brian.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. Let's give it a second here. You gonna get in?
There's a support on the Brinko that's stopping me right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relative strength negative 2.6 versus negative 3.6. Can't really tell what it wants to do.
The internet dropped out.
Yeah, I think it's back now, obviously, if we're talking.
You got no sound.
Okay. Oh. No?
Yeah, now you got shit
Okay,
came
sorry.
back.
Yeah.
Well, your internet dropped out.
Yeah, it dropped out and then it came back, but it took a minute for everything to come back online.
Does that affect your trade station?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the middle of a trade. Yeah. In an emergency, I can connect to my cell phone Wi-Fi.
All right.
One minute for the COMEX open. There's the COMEX open.
Your music stopped.
find it. Is it back now?
No.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. When it pushes here, what do you think? I'm gonna take a sell. Maybe it's too
Looking
early.
at it for a sell, but it's just having a hard time.
Yeah.
It's having too hard of a time, to be honest with you. There's
Mhm.
resistance on the 1 minute Hakanashi that's keeping it down, keeping it from going down.
Yeah.
I mean, if it breaks it, yeah.
Oh no, 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute Aganashi, exactly.
It's at, I think, 05
Yeah.
to 06. It's the 05, 04 area. If it can get past that, looks like we might have a sell on our hands.
Yeah. Here it comes.
It looks like, yeah. Yeah. I'll take it, so see
Yeah.
what it does. You're in.
No. No, it's hitting a bull volume here on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
I didn't have really room to get in. I wanted to get in. All right, 1 minute for 8:30.
There it is.
Yeah. Just don't want to take it so close to 8:30. I don't know what it's going to do.
I'm already in it, so I'll just take the 75 and get out. But it was bothering me a couple of minutes ago.
There's 8:30 right there.
I want to want a volume too. On a 1 minute.
What's that coming up? What? The bull
It's
volume?
coming up on one of those, the bull volume.
Yeah. Yeah. Might push through.
Probably break through it though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I meant to. Good call.
Give me a little bit more. Ah, motherfucker. Did you take?
You held it. Yeah, I'm in it, but I'm still in profit. Just waiting for a little more. I'm out now.
I gotta get
I'm
out.
not out. I'm negative.
Oh. Yeah, I'm negative right now too.
I think it might turn back for us. That was stupid. Hey, look.
There it is. Come on.
It's playing with us.
Yeah. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna tactic 90.
Yeah. It's one of those trades that just doesn't want to give it to us.
Yeah. So it hit the previous day value area low. So if you look here on the 1 minute on my chart, this orange line right here that goes across is the value area low. Looked right to it and clicked off of it. For the last several months, I've been trying to come up with a hierarchy of which pivots and volume levels and swing lows, swing highs, like
that it
what
respects.
Yeah, which order of importance that it respects it. But it's inconsistent, so it's hard to. It's inconsistent. Yeah. All right. Well, let me change my stats panel.
Back down.
Yep. Overall, it seems to be in the mood to come down.
Yeah. Found this one indicator. I'm testing it out. It's very interesting. You might like it.
What is it?
It is, let me see if I can get the name of it. It's called Trend Direction Force, I believe. Hold up. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Yes. It's called Trend Direction Force Index V2.
Okay.
And it's a little line. It's a tiny little line that runs green or red.
Yep.
If you get it, I'll tell you what settings I have it on.
Okay, I have it on my chart now.
It kind of reminds me of the Renko chart in the sense that, hold on, let me see what my settings are. All right, on inputs, what do you have? 13.
Hang on, let me check.
I don't think I changed any of them.
13, EMA 13, EMA 3, 0.05, negative 0.05, and close.
Okay. And I go to the next one. What do you have? It might be default. Oh, I know. Go to the levels.
Levels.
And change them to like a light gray or a medium gray. Like the second gray in from 1, 2, 3, 4 from the left.
Okay.
Change both of those, and I think that's it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. To the same gray, each of them? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as you'll watch it, it will stay white within those two gray lines.
Yeah.
And when you see that wick up or down,
mm-hmm.
it'll turn either green or red.
Yeah.
And it runs in the direction of the color.
Okay.
So when the market is like ranging, it stays in that little white line between those two little gray lines, right?
Oh, huh. Interesting.
And when you see it move up or down, it
Uh-huh.
normally does exactly what the market is doing
Huh.
before it does it.
Okay. Interesting. I'll check that out. I'll
Just
keep that open.
yeah. I have it on the 1 second and the 1 minute, and the 1 minute is much more accurate, of course. You know, you can chase the 1 second, but the 1 minute is almost like the wrinkle. I see that wick go down or up, and it does exactly what it's supposed to do.
Hmm. Okay.
Typical Monday.
Yep.
That's all we're experiencing. The typical slow, drawn out, incisive Monday.
Have you ever kept like a diary or journals throughout your life?
No.
No.
You?
Yeah. Yeah. And the other day, I put them all into Chat GPT, you know, because it reads handwriting
did?
now. Yeah. And
Oh, it does?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. And so it psychoanalyzed me and told me, you know, like the patterns I keep repeating in my life, and you know, it was interesting.
Wow.
And you can say, you know, write me like a 4 paragraph autobiography based on these journals, and then you know, it's kind of interesting.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I will. I don't think I would give ChatGPT that information.
Yeah, well, I thought about that too. I wrote a blog post about what I did. I'll send it to you
Yeah.
because it. Let's see about you know, I mentioned in it that I had some privacy concerns. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Whoops. Where's our chat?
Like you give out that kind of information. Can you
Yeah.
still hear me?
Yep.
It's like you give out that information, and with all the other things that you've given it over the years,
Yeah.
eventually it'll figure out your passwords to your bank account. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have your dog's name somewhere on some dog 157. You
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
your dog it'll figure it out, man. It's smarter than we are.
Oh yeah.
You know, like he gave us everything we need to get him.
Yeah, that's okay though. I don't care. I figure, you know, one of the things I think is so many people are going to be giving it their personal data that it's not going to take long for it to figure out humanity in general. Like it doesn't need my information to figure me out.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, it has enough information from
No,
everybody.
my concern is that the hackers will find a way to hack in
Oh,
and get us. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
possibly.
I ever tell you about the story of my son. He arrested this guy for rape,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because because he did the guy did something. He was drunk driving in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
My son pulled him over, arrested him for drunk driving. When they got him into the station, did all his work, blood work and everything on him. He came back with like a dozen rapes.
Oof.
And the guy said, "I never raped anybody." And turns out that his twin brother did the
Oh,
raping.
wow. Yeah. Wow.
So they were able to go get the rapist based on his brother's drunk driving.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they do that all the time now with DNA. If they can't find
Yeah.
anything in their system, they send it to 23andMe or to Ancestry.com. And they don't even need your DNA in those things. They can find your cousin, your second cousin, third
Yeah.
removed, and still
Yeah.
figure you out. Yeah.
Still figure out. Yeah. That's the crazy part. You ever did any of that?
Yeah, I have my DNA at 23andMe. Yeah.
What did it say? Where you from?
I am mostly Northern European, Irish,
Okay.
English, a little bit of German, a little bit of Scandinavian.
I don't know
Mo-
if you know this professor. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
no, go ahead.
Now there was this professor who is a black guy. I don't know his name, but he's heavy into the DNA thing. You might have seen him on TV
Mm-hmm.
with Oprah and all the celebrities and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure now.
He did Al Roker, he did Oprah, he did Julie Roberts. He does all celebrities, right? And he sits
Mm-hmm.
down and says, "You know where you're from?"
Oh yeah,
And
right. He had a show on TV about that, right?
he had a show, right?
Yeah.
But one of his very first shows, it wasn't his show. He was on somebody else's show.
Uh huh.
And he kind of gave that cat out the bag because he said his partner, he said something about he did Oprah's DNA, and it was, I can't remember exactly how the conversation went, but they didn't know where she was from.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Man, you better tell us something. You tell her she's from a royalty from the African tribe of such and such or something, but you gotta come up with something."
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" I like, then you're a fucking liar. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And then he always has like celebrities on, and it's so amazing because his lies get worse because he like Julia Roberts is cousins with Denzel Washington or some stupid shit. You know what I mean? It's
Uh-huh.
like,
Right.
what? That's my cousin? You know, he's always like mixing up these celebrity cousins.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that means that we're all just related in some sense.
Oh, we are.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, they can trace all of humanity right now back to uh, one woman, and they call her
Yeah.
mitochondrial Eve.
Right.
And like everybody who's alive in humanity right now is traced back to that one person.
Wow.
I put that blog post in the chat.
All right, cool. Yeah, bring it up right quick. How interesting is that?
Looks like we're going up here.
It's tricky. Just because we see the slightest move, we think it's actually doing something.
Yeah.
It ain't doing shit.
pushes here, though, this is kind of a minor level. If it pushes here, it's probably going back up to the WPP.
It's sitting on that weekly. Look at the daily pivot chart.
Yeah.
How that support just held it for all of those candles.
Yeah. Yeah. What I'm saying is it's going back up here. It pushes through this resistance on the Renko. We might be going back up to the WPP. No.
It does have room to go. I just feel that it seems like it wants to come down today. You know?
Yeah.
It just seems like it wants to come down. But hey, I mean, anything's possible. Like there's no momentum pushing it in either direction. It seems like it's a weight just dropping slowly.
Yeah.
You know, then it gets a little bit of air to move back up, but this is you know, I mean, it's not even 9 o'clock yet, so what can we say? This indicator I just told you about, it kind of reminds me of a EKG. That's why I kind of like it. It's sort of like the pulse of the market. The bad trader got in it now, paying me almost $200.
Oh wow.
All right, Tay, all we got to do is just be patient and sit on our hands, because just looking at that trade, I didn't want to get out with a negative. I just held it. It went like $100-something against me, right? And then just came down and touched this support and got me out.
really sell here.
No.
Too much support.
I think it was rejected here also.
Get rejected here previously?
Yeah, a few minutes ago. I'll tell you in a
Oh,
second. Hold on.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I closed the trade at 199.49,
Nice.
where it got rejected, and that's where we're kind of are right now, give or take a little bit here and there. Not, I don't mean price. I don't mean profit. I'm talking about the number
Oh, 199. Oh, yeah.
49.
41.99.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 41 exactly.
One minute for 9 a.m.
People are so stupid, man.
What now?
I'm just reading these posts about EVs being targeted again
Mhm.
on the roads and the parking lots.
Oh, wow. If people don't like that other people have them, is that it?
Yeah, yeah. It's just stupid. Like, leave people alone.
All right, gonna light my good luck candle here. That's probably why I've been having losses lately, because I haven't had my good luck candle lit.
Were you praying to the baby Jesus or the grown-up Jesus?
Baby 4X Jesus. Dear baby 4X Jesus. Do we have our prayer? We should have our morning prayer, shouldn't we?
Yeah. It's trying to come down again. We can break that 98, maybe. We might see something after all.
Ooh, getting some movement.
We gotta. Yeah.
9 a.m.
That was a 9 a.m. candle.
Yeah, it's 9:01 right now, so. I don't like selling into all this support though.
Yeah.
Even if price
Yeah,
action
there's a lot of support.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's support on every chart. 1 minute, 5 minute, 50 minute, 1 hour. It's just banged up.
Dear baby 4X Jesus, patron saint of stop hunts and spread spikes, grant me the strength to obey my two-loss rule, the serenity to ignore the chat, and the wisdom to tell an A setup from a fever dream. Deliver me from revenge trades, from FOMO disguised as intuition, and from the cursed words, Just one more trade. May my fills be swift, my exits disciplined, and my internet stable at the moment of glory. If it be thy will, let the candles respect structure today. But if not, let me take the loss like an adult. Amen. And may all our drawdowns be temporary. And now let's say the secret magic phrase together. Cock-a-doodle-doo, Fu Manchu. Let the market bend, not me or you.
You do that every day. Looks like it wants to come down, man. Looks like it really does, but that support is kind of scary. However, on these meta traders, these support and resistance lines, they break easy when they break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll disappear quick. But that 1 minute is a huge support line. Support.
Yeah.
I don't really normally see it that big, that thick.
Yeah, it goes all the way down to 4174 or something like that.
Go back up on us, huh?
Yep.
You know, these prop firms, they're really stupid, man. Because last week, their rule is you can't have a single currency pair lose lose $500, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said to them, okay, I get you can't have a single currency pair lose $500, right? Like in other
Mm-hmm.
words, your maximum loss is $1,500. You blow the account, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I said, what if I had a $300 buy-in on gold
Mm-hmm.
that was positive, and then I had a sell go in that was $500 negative,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's hedged now.
Yeah.
Would that blow the account? Yes, that would blow the account because you have a $500 negative trade running. I said, but it's offset by the $300 positive. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It blows the account. I said, okay.
Oh.
I didn't believe him. So what did I do? I actually did it.
And did it blow the
Just
account?
to see if I was right.
Right. And were
No, it
you?
did not blow the account. Right?
Okay, right.
Huh?
Okay. Okay.
I
Good.
let I let it I let it I let it trade go to $400 negative.
Uh-huh.
Then I put in just to test the theory. I put in a opposite trade, and as it kept going in the bad direction for the other one,
Yeah.
the other one wound up being $500 negative, 550 negative, $700 negative, but I was like $200 or $300 positive, right?
Uh-huh.
So I said, okay. So when it turned back around, I got out of the hedge
Mm-hmm.
and took the trade back down to profit,
Mm-hmm.
which destroyed everything they said.
Right. Huh. Interesting.
They just don't know.
They don't know.
They don't
Yeah.
know. You know, they got these people there that's working. You know, most of the people that work for brokers aren't allowed to trade.
Yeah. Yeah. So they aren't traders.
And
Yeah.
so they're not traders. How can you work at a broker and not know how to trade? And you're giving us advice. How can you possibly do that?
Yeah. I was reading something about that not too long ago. Um, yeah, that a lot of people at the brokers don't trade.
You know, I'm saying to myself, but that doesn't make sense. I said it's not an actual loss. Yeah, but as long as a floating loss is the same as I said, yeah, but is it a floating loss if there's money on the other side? You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
the trade was, in other words, the you know how it has the two floating trades, and then you have the actual float.
Mm-hmm.
It never hit 500, even though the trade had a negative 500. The actual
Right.
float never
The
hit
float never
500
hit
because it was
500.
offset.
Right. So it must look at the float.
Let's look at the float. So I was
Yeah.
like, well, that was my question. Is it the float that you're looking at,
Right.
or is it the actual trade? Will the actual trade destroy the account?
Right.
Yep. You can't let any trade get to negative. I said, yeah, but even without closing it, yep. I said, what if unbelievable. And I said like 3 chat GPT detailed
Explanations of what you were trying to ask.
explanations
Right.
and and examples, and they still said, nope, it'll blow it.
Right. Right.
And you know, my OCD couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it go. I said, nope, I'll blow the account just to prove a point.
Right. Right.
Or I'll blow the account, or they're gonna prove me wrong.
Right.
And sure enough, man, last week I proved my theory right. So it's like you can't trust nothing that these idiots say because they do not know.
Yeah.
They're not traders.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell I have an itchy
All right,
trigger
we're gonna be
finger
going.
because I was about to take this trade and I thought, would I take this trade if it weren't, if I didn't feel the way I feel right now? And I thought, no, it's too close to the WPP. It's going to get pulled right back to it.
Yep. It climbed up. I mean, it's just way up on us, right in
Yeah.
front of us.
Yeah.
It really wasn't like a trading, something that we could have traded. I don't
No,
think.
no, I don't think so.
Move, but
Yeah.
it just was not a good, you know.
I kind of like this indicator.
Yeah, I do. The one I just told you about.
Yeah. Yeah.
It reminds me of the Rinko. It kind of moves like the Rinko.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
you
How did
look
you
at the
find it?
Rinko
How did you
index.
find this one?
I was just messing around looking for different things because I actually wiped all my indicators off the charts about a
Mm,
week ago because I said
mm.
I got too much shit going on, and I didn't, and none of them I was paying attention to none of them. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
So I was like, why are they even on here? So I went to naked charts,
Just a second.
and then I went to yeah, you get selling.
Sorry, my wife is leaving. I had to say
Oh,
goodbye.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I
So,
stripped
so
my
you wiped them
stuff
all
down
off.
to naked.
Yeah.
I wiped them all off except for the bull volume, the bear volume, and the what was the other one we used?
The swing highs, swing lows. That one.
Swing high, swing low. Even though why don't I see that here? Hold on a second.
That one is the
Swing ranges,
swing
is it?
ranges chart prime. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I kept that, and I kept my favorite indicators also. You know, the support and resistance, the green and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But that's like spot on.
Yeah.
And I went back and threw some EMAs on it. You know, just to give me some direction. The 50 and 100 EMA, and then I did a crossover. Not, it's actually not a crossover. It's more of a pullback.
Yeah.
I think it's is it the 9 and the 21? Let me see. Yeah, the 9 and the 21. So I went to naked charts, and then I went and found that one not breakout, that oscillator that we have from Algo that was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I put that back on. I'm
Oh,
still loving that.
oh, I
And
didn't know that we
just
had
happened
that.
to come across this thing.
I didn't think we still had
Yeah,
that one.
remember I told you about a week or two ago? Yeah, no, it didn't come from Algo. It came from a different place. It's called let me see if I can find it. It's called it's called Squeeze Momentum Indicator by Lazy Bear.
Okay. Oh, right. You did tell me about that.
And I use that with that one I just told you about.
Squeeze momentum indicator by Lazy Bear. I'll have to put that one on.
Like what I like about it is if you have that one right underneath the new one that I just told you about,
Mm-hmm.
as the oscillator starts to show green
Mm-hmm.
or red, but that heartbeat one doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
I don't pay any attention to it. It's only when they both start to move in the same direction that you
Really?
can see the market actually. Yeah, I'll take a picture and show you one. You get it?
Hang on. Yeah, here it is. Second. Oh, interesting.
See if you put a line, a horizontal line, right where that red. You see the red that was going down,
Yeah.
and it was white on the other one,
Yeah.
and then it turned green, and the other one turned green. They both went up.
Yeah.
And if you look at the candles match it.
Hmm. Interesting. Oh, I might try that.
Like right now, the oscillator is green, but
Yeah.
the heartbeat one is white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have gotten into a buy or anything there. So I think together they work pretty well together. Like they just turned red now on the 1 second.
Wonder how that would work on my 10-second chart. Might try that.
I'm looking at it on the 1 second chart, so it'll probably work. Let me pull on, I'll tell you. Let me look at the 10 second. I'll tell you real quick. Okay. Okay, right now I call it a heartbeat, even though it isn't.
Yeah.
It's white. It's just ranging. And the oscillator is red, tiny reds on the bottom, even though the candles are blue.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it does. The oscillator just starting to look like it wants to whip blue in the 10 second. I mean the heartbeat one.
Thinking about a buy if we push through here on this 1 minute. But you know what? It's just not. It's not giving it to us today.
No, it's not.
So I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should try to force a buy or probably not.
No, because there's no movement, man. Remember we said we would take the movements where you see like the little, it's not a breakout, but it just has that run.
Yeah.
Those are the trades that we should be taking, just the runs. A run will give you $300-400.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
This will give you fucking that
But you
heart
can't.
attack.
But you can't, like this run right now. Look at the 1 minute that just went up from 41.97 all the way up to where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Like there were a lot of reasons in there not to jump into the trade.
Right. But when I say run, I'm not looking at the actual. I'm talking about when the candles actually run in front of you. You understand what I mean?
No.
Like this 1 minute
Yeah.
this 1 minute chart, the candles sit tiptoed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see.
It tiptoed up. It creeped its way up.
Right.
Whereas
Okay.
we can look at a 1 second chart or a 10-second chart or the wrinkle chart, and you see it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It just runs.
Yeah.
You know, if you can even catch a part of that, you've done your nut for the day plus some,
Right.
as opposed to getting on the wrong side of this.
Right.
This could put you on the wrong side just like that.
Yeah.
All right. So 4209 WPP, 4209.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else was thinking this thing was going to go up just now, right? Because it hit 4210, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's looking for a buy. And now what's happening? Seems to want to go back down.
Yeah.
And that is not that it can't go up, it's just not clear.
Yeah.
You know, and I'd rather stay out of a trade than have to worry about being stopped out or having an edge.
Right. Right.
On a day like today, we know it's Monday.
Yeah.
You know, it's either going to give it to us or it's not.
Right. This is the level where I've where I'm feeling my coaching is it needs to go next is restraining myself on days that it's pulling teeth and to just not take trades. And then, because where I find I mess up is I'll have a really good 2 or 3 days of trading, and then the market will change character, and I'll still be in that mentality of the 3 prior days, and I need to, and then I lose money, and I need to either have some sort of cue that is reminding me that the market is different and I need to change my strategy, or just stay out.
Think of it like this, right? let me see if I can explain it to you like this. I have moving averages on my chart,
Yeah.
right? For New York session, I used the 9 and the 21. Let me just make sure I'm correct. Hold on a second. See something.
What the hell was that?
That wasn't me. Did you put a trade in?
I hope not. I didn't mean to. Something happened here?
Hopefully it's a buy.
No, I don't have any trade going here. I don't know what that was, but it scared me because that is the sound that
The
my
sound,
machine makes when I
right?
buy or sell.
You
But I
better double
don't
check all your accounts.
flatten all. Hmm. Don't know. Wonder if that was just some sort of delay thing from when I got out last time and
Definitely
it didn't
sound
mean.
like a buy,
Yeah. Well, yeah, it
or
makes the same
a
sound.
buy or sell.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same
could sell.
sound. When I enter and when I exit, it's the same sound. So maybe I need to change that.
Right. I'm gonna drop two things into the chat real quick. All right.
Okay.
Just want you to see them.
Is it just going to meander back down now here?
You don't have to look at these now.
Okay.
They're just Word documents, right? What they are is when I'm looking at the New York market, I'll have my EMA set to 9 and 21,
Yeah.
right? Because it's a faster market. But then when I come back at night, I have the EMA set to I think 8 and 34 because it's a slower market,
Uh-huh.
right? The point I was making was you were saying that you're still thinking it's like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I have to readjust my brain every time I sit down that it's a new session.
Right.
and I'm going to trade what the session is showing me. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
And my indicators are adjusted accordingly as well.
I didn't know that.
So I'm not going to use New York moving averages that move faster on an Asian market and
Right.
vice versa.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
9:30 and we got nothing. What did I make?
Yep. Still got a few minutes for 9:30, but yep.
159 plus 55. 214. Bullshit day.
I only got 80. So.
Yeah, well, I guess we should be happy with what we get. We didn't lose anything.
Right.
I must be sleeping today. I put these Fibonacci lines on my chart to test them out. They really just getting in the way. I think I'm gonna pull them off today. They don't make no sense.
1 minute for 9:30. I get the feeling that even though, like, when you find indicators that you like, you don't really use them anyway. I mean, you look at them and you say, oh yeah, this one looks like it's doing, like you could follow it and take the right trades and everything. But then the reason I say that is because you, like you said, you strip your charts down to naked, and you were like, you're fine trading with a naked chart for a day or two, and then you're like, I'll add some more indicators back on here to make my charts look nice, but you don't really need them. Like, if I took all my indicators off my charts, I'd probably manually try to draw some support and resistance lines so I could keep them straight in my head. But I don't know. I need the indicators still.
I think we let's back up a second. Like with the MT4, we have the pivot charts.
Right. Yeah.
That gives us all we really need to know.
Right.
Right. And then on top of that, we have the ATS charts, right?
Yeah.
That has the support and resistance.
Yeah.
Those support and resistance are also on the pivot charts, right? But the pivot chart's only a 15-minute, 4-hour, and daily chart.
Yeah.
That doesn't help us with scalping.
Right.
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 So we kind of need the lower time frames, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15-minute, right? 1 hour. So if you go back with that theory, you have the support and resistance, the red and blue support resistance, which is a brilliant indicator, right? On your lower time frames.
Yeah.
If you didn't put anything else, just look at that, right? You don't need nothing else on that. Now, that chart is set aside. Then we have the Rinko with support and resistance. That's all you really need.
Yeah.
Now, as far as trading view indicators, I love the green and orange support and resistance because it's been strong and it's been reliable.
Yep.
Right. I like the what's that bull volume, bear volume one?
Yeah.
It's that's a good indicator, and I like the swing high, swing lows, right?
Yeah.
But all the middle stuff is not necessarily needed.
You like the regression channel?
I took that off.
Yeah.
because if I put it back on, like it's on, it's just let me find it. What's it called?
Uh, the
Linear
regression channel.
regression
Yeah,
channel.
linear regression channel.
Yeah, like if I put it on right now, it's already I see it already.
Yeah.
Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't need anything else on the chart to clutter the candlesticks because the candlesticks are telling me what I really need to see.
Yeah.
They're Hakanashi candles. They're flop out on flat tops, and I bet you $1,000 you're not even using that theory anymore, are you?
The what? The flat bottoms, the flat tops?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Not as much. No.
Right.
Yeah.
So the candles are the market.
Yeah. Yeah.
It tells us all we really need to see, you know. So if we're looking at flat tops, flat bottoms, and you get in on a second flat bottom or
Mm-hmm.
flat flat top, and you ride it down into the next support or resistance, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could very well, you know, depend on what chart you're looking at too. I don't think it plays well on the second charts, but on the 1 minute chart, it
Uh-huh.
works better in
Mm-hmm.
higher time frames, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of difficult because you your thing moves like that.
Yeah.
But I do like this new indicator though. I do kind of like it.
Yeah.
But I will get bored with them real quick.
This would have been a good trade, but I was gun shy.
Yeah, still a little funky though right now. You have to remember that you're trading futures, which moves different than gold.
Yeah.
So you have to take all of that and everything I say with a grain of salt and kind of see if it fits,
Right.
what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it doesn't, it just doesn't,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But I do keep looking for indicators for that magic one that'll help a new trader
Yeah.
find its way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because new traders, they if you do need indicators when you're first trying to figure out what this is really all about.
Yeah.
Just write off the day as an $80 win. Don't.
Yeah, because I'm about to take a sell here.
Possible, yeah.
I didn't get very much out of that.
How much you get?
Like 10 or something. I'm gonna see. Hopefully I didn't.
Alright.
Hopefully I didn't take a loss. It was close on the exit. Clicked out at 40, but then it slipped me to 10. No, it negative 20. Whee! Oh, that was a big delay.
Want to buy or sell?
I'm gonna buy. Should have entered sell, right?
Look, it would go. It's going either which way right now.
Yeah, who knows? Took 130 on that one.
It's a major nut.
Yeah.
All right, ready to call it?
Yeah, I guess
You made
so.
your nut, right?
Yeah, I made my nut. I just
Call it.
I took a loss last night, so I have this
Oh,
thing
so
I
you wanna
want to
make-
make it back, but
you-
I can't do that.
You're revenge trading then.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
you're right.
Revenge. You're making today pay for
About last night.
yesterday's mistakes.
Yeah.
And you can't do that, man.
Can't do that. You're right. You're right.
You know,
Okay, coach, I'm good. I made my nut for this morning.
you made your nut. It's
Yeah.
all good. You know.
Okay. All right.
All right, brother. You got it.
I'll see you this evening.
You got it.
Okay.
Peace.
Yeah. Bye-bye. All right, you heard the man. Let's update the stats panel though, YouTube. Let's see. We actually took 3 trades, 2 wins, 1 loss. But the loss was, what was the loss? Did I take the loss? Oh yeah, I took a loss because I X'd out and it was a $20 loss or something like that. Exactly. Yeah. So my 2 wins obviously more than made up for that, and ended up making my nut for the day, which isn't that much on futures. Especially, you can get it with a pretty small movement. It's like 1 in yeah, it's $150 across all the accounts that I have. Adds up, very nicely. Okay. We will be on tonight, 7:30. Between 7:30 and 7:45. Be on at 7:30 if you want to make sure to catch the intro and the analysis and everything. Let's cue up that outro music, right, that we like to do. What do you say? All right. There it is. All right. See you this evening.